welcome back to the channel. Guys, I apologize. I have not putting content out for a while. It's been like a week or so. My little grandson wanted me to pick him up from school last week, so I took a week off to go pick him up. That's what he wanted me to do, so that's what I did. And plus, it gave me a chance to relax. You know, being retired, since I've been retired, I haven't been able to relax, and that gave me a week to relax. It feels good not getting up at 3:30 in the morning and driving over an hour to work and driving an hour back. So I finally got to sleep in a little bit, and I kind of enjoy it. But anyway, guys, today's video, man, we're gonna get together and go ahead and finish installing their front coilovers, man. So I got everything, mostly with everything I need to get started. Hopefully this side, the passenger side, won't take that long. On the driver's side, it was my first time ever doing it. So on the passenger side, it should be a little bit more easier. I got the tools that I need, and I know what to do now. So hopefully it should go by a little quicker. I'm still trying to push the deadline to make it to Bowling Green. But the week that I took off to go pick up my little grandson, that took a week off the car. That's fine. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. It don't matter. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Push that. Gotta make sure it's not gonna hit that wall over there. Yeah, I think that should be good. Maybe I can see if I can push this rear out. I don't know, this. I don't know. Try to see if I got enough room to work on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's plenty of room. So let me go ahead and jack this thing up and take the wheel off, and we'll get started. So I finally got the tire removed, the wheel removed. So now I just gotta take the caliper off. So, where's my tool at? Finish taking this off. Then I gotta find a place where I'm gonna hang this thing at, because there's no spot over here. So I got a bungee cord. We'll see, we'll find something. Finally got those bolts out. Let me lay them right here so I don't lose them. And now I gotta find a place to hang this caliber. We tried it right there. I just gotta hang it from here for now. Something's happening. Ah, here it is. That brake line was hooked up. I thought I had other issues. Take this off. Guess that should be good for now. I'll put another one around this line just to hold it back a little bit while I work. There's no pressure going to be on this brake line, but it's just enough to swing it over this way. All right. All right, it's just enough to get it out of the way. The rotors still look good. That's a good thing. All right, next thing I need to do is take these end links out and then drop the tie rod. So let me get that done. Therefore, I'm gonna sit this to the side. Don't want no nicks on that. Next thing you know, we need to take that right there off. We'll make it easier. Let's see what we got here. That's the wrong way. So definitely I'm gonna get some more of these. So I ain't really worried about keeping none of that. All right. The next thing I gotta do is remove this tie rod. Remove this keep. See if I can find me a flathead. Let's see if we can get this thing off. All right. Get there. Grab my tools. Keep me from walking all the way over there. It's crazy. That's one reason why I didn't put all the tools up. And that way I knew what I needed instead of me going back through the toolbox. That'll work. Let's see if I can just loosen this up. Just unscrew that for a minute. I can just hit that. Now all we gotta do is work with the top control arm, and then we're almost there. All right, let me remove the, before I do that, let me remove this shock. Need a deep socket, 16 probably. Let's see if I can get y'all on a little bit closer so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Are they even doing anything? I hope it's not. Yeah, I think it's spinning. Let me try one more time. Yeah, I think it's spinning. So. All right, let's see what else we can do. All right. Yeah, this part, the shock up here, the shock tower up here is spinning. So let me see if I can get me some vice grips. Let's see if we can get that off. All right, let's try this. Ain't nothing ever be simple or easy for me. Loosen it up a little bit. Let's try it again. Oh yeah, it's working. There it goes. It's off. Let's try this bottom. It's the wrong size. Let's try this. Come on, man. All right. Let's try this. All right. We got the DSE shock out. Now we almost there. All right. Now to take this pin out. Oh, shoot. I know my back's gonna feel this tomorrow. Come on. Having a hard time straightening this pin out to pull it out, but it's gonna come. All right, guys, I know y'all don't want to see me wrestle with this, so let me turn it back on in a minute. So the problem I still had problems with it, but let me show you. The cotter pin, I couldn't get it out, so I just went on and used this and cut it. But hopefully I can just go ahead and pull it out. Say it's always something. See if we can pull it out. I don't know, guys. See if I can pull it out. All right, let me work on this some more. It's always something. All right, so I finally got it out. Like I said, I had to cut it. It was bent all the way back here, and I really couldn't pull it out. It was bent so bad, so I found another pin I can use, so I ain't worried about it. So let's go ahead and get this. So I'm done with this. I'll get my jack. So we're gonna put it underneath. All right, so I got some tension on that. So now what I do is just see if I can, yeah, let's see. All right. Then let's see if we can just drop it right there. We'll see, get a couple of taps and see. There it goes. All right. All right, guys. Now let me lower it down a little bit, get that spring out. I ain't gonna stick my head around there to look. I'm just gonna make sure. There it goes. That's what I was waiting for. All right. There we go. Another spring removed. So now I gotta take these right here out and do some drilling. I'm gonna do that first before I start messing with this right here. Because I gotta get those shims. These shims up here, I wanna keep those together. So, I don't know if y'all can see it. Those shims right up in here, I wanna keep those together. So far, so my next project is that right there. Let's get that together for the coilovers. All right, let's see if we can get these things out. Oh, that's easy. That was easy. Now I need to get my drill. I'm gonna open this up. All right, since my drill is, I don't even know where my drill is at, guys. So since I don't think it worked anyway. So I think that's what the problem I had last time. So I came up with this right here, just enough to open these holes up right here. So we'll see. And mind, these are cheap drills, so it ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna drill that good, so. All right, that's one. Open up this next one. All right. Now let me go get my bolts and see if they'll fit. Hold on, let me. So, here's the bolts the hardware it comes with. Aldan American. They did a good job supplying bolts. So, I just want to make sure it's in there. Yeah, we good. We good. All right, now we're gonna go into the upper control arm. So, all right. So now, I'm ready to take this off. But first, before I do that, I'm going to probably get something to hold these, like I said, like I did on the last one. But I think these are already done. Yeah, these already got tape on them, so I think we're good there. So now the only thing I got to do is just go ahead and try to remove those nuts and stuff and keep chugging along. I think the last time I had problems with is trying to find the size of that nut. That's what took me longer. All right, might be one of these. Let me see. I think it might have been 18 that I had. Yeah, let me see if I can go find that 18. All right, so I found I needed, what I had problems with on that side over there is that I needed an 18-inch wrench, an 18, and I can't find it nowhere. So this side right here, I could probably use this with the wrench, but I need to find that 18 so I can remove that back one back there is closest to the header. I don't know if y'all see it. That one right there. There's no room for me to put nothing there. So let me see if I can find that 18 real quick. I've been looking. Let me see, maybe I have another better luck this time. So I found my tool. So now let's go ahead and try to get these control arm, let's put the control arm off. I loosened it a little bit, but I feel it's still gonna come off. Let me hold it down like that. Maybe that'll help. All right, let's get this going. definitely don't want to lose those. Let's see again. That should loosen up just enough to remove those shims right there. Those are for the front ones. All right. Let's finish this. Let's get this back one out. Let's see if we can get this back one there. Here's for the rear. Now, let me see if I can find that nut. I heard it fall. Now, what nut? It's the nut. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and take this out. We'll be in business. Here we go. Whew. Let's get the new one on. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this go in as all right, let me get these shims put in. Let's do the back one first. All right, so this was looking like. Trying to get these shims up. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Once I snug it down, hold on, that nut's on backwards. Yeah. All right. Let's do the front. And then we'll tighten it down. Whew. So let me snug these down. I want to at least try to get those, these right here. I'm gonna try to get them up in the air. But anyway, let me get that done. So I got the control arm done. Only thing I forgot to do, I forgot to grease it. So I'm gonna take care of that in a few minutes. But yeah, it went on pretty easy on this side once I found the tool. So let me go ahead and get my Aldan American coilovers prepped, and we'll get those things installed. All right, so it's time to get these coilovers put together. But the thing I couldn't find is the grease that I need. Can't find it nowhere, so I'm just gonna use this regular grease right here. But let me get this thing. All I need is for these bearings anyway. So let me raise y'all up. These bearings right here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on it. You know, I can't find the other stuff. Oh, this is it. I forgot I put it inside here. All right. That's cool. I thought it had a different type in there. But yeah, I forgot. Just greasing these bearings up real good. All right. This other side. Yeah, I'm doing just greasing these little bearings right there. These are supposed to help to adjust the coilovers a little bit better, easier. I wish I got some for the back, but I didn't. I think one more should do it. All right. Put this on top like that. This is ready. But before I finish doing this, before I forget, let me go ahead and grease that upper control arm before I forget. I want to make sure it's I can reach it easy as possible. So after I do that, guys, I'll turn it back on. All right, so let's finish putting this thing together. This is a nice piece right here. Yeah, let me raise this up a little bit. Let's get you back. So, guys, let me put this thing together, and I'll get back with y'all. It shouldn't take that long, guys. So I'm putting it all the way down. What I did on my last one that I thought, I was just thinking about, is I had that anti-seize all the way up here, but since my car is gonna be lowered a little bit, it ain't gonna be that high. So I'm just gonna put a little dab at the bottom of it. Before that, let me take this off. There we go. All right. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. Dang, I think that's too much. But too thick. That'd be good enough. So there we go. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing installed. Away. What am I doing? All right, I got everything. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed. All right, so I'm almost done. Got the Aldan American coilovers right here. Now all I need to do is just tighten this up a little bit. So, and after that, gotta do just put the brakes and stuff back on, and I should be done with this side right here. So let me get that done, guys. We almost done. All right, so far, got everything together. All I need to do is put my tie rod back on, put my brakes on. Matter of fact, I get my new brake pads over there. But yeah, so we almost there. Guys, if y'all made it this far through the video, man, hit that subscribe button and like the video. That really helps the channel, and I appreciate it. So I'm trying to find these brake pads for the, I'm just gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna have to change that other one out later on. I've been on this thing for a while. Let me show you the brake pads. All right, guys, for little guys, for the ones that have the bare brakes with a 6 piston, before you put new pads on, you have to push these pistons back. There's 3 of them. And so what I'm doing, I got my C-clamp. You see how that piston's sticking out? Some release this valve right there, but we'll see how this will do. But I'm just, it don't take it much just to push that piston back. Just go slow. And that's it. Now I can put my new pads on, get the wheel on, and I think we're done. So that's a little FYI. All right, I got everything put back on. Everything is ready to go. All I need to do is just put my wheel back on, and that'll be a wrap for this. All right, like I say, that'll probably be it for the video, guys. I've been out here all day working on this thing. I'm gonna go here and take a break. So the next thing I gotta do, be the transmission. Sorry, I got all that stuff on my face. The next thing I'll be doing is the transmission. Well, cleaning the lines and stuff like that. I got my fluid. My fluid came in, my transmission fluid came in the other day, so that's gonna be it. It's getting kind of warm out here. And plus, I've been going at this all day. Guys, I'm sorry about my face, golly. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all watching, checking out the channel. If it's your first time checking out the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Like that video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell. Bye.